Dear soul, I need you to stop everything right now before you do anything else. Archangel Michael has just brought me an urgent revelation. This moment we are living in is not normal, and that's exciting. There's a thrilling secret that's been hidden from you all this time, and it's about to be revealed. I have been sent from above to break a seal that held the name of someone close to her, a person she believed she knew, but who was not who they seemed to be. She's in for a big surprise, because in a few moments she's going to discover an identity that's been spoken about behind her back, a name connected to a deep betrayal. If she already suspects who it is, she must stop denying what her heart already knows. You've noticed some strange things happening in your life recently, haven't you? People's energy has changed, and that's for the best. Some have drifted away for no reason, but that's okay. You've had confusing dreams that you couldn't understand, but that just means you're processing a lot of information. This wasn't your imagination. It was absolutely incredible preparing you for this moment, because today Archangel Michael has been given permission to speak this name. Those who have been working against you will now be exposed. Don't miss a second of this video. You'll be amazed at the danger you were in and how hard heaven fought to defend you. Take a deep, relaxing breath. Heaven is watching everything, and I need you to listen to every word very carefully, because Archangel Michael does not usually ask for anything, but today he begged me to pass this on to you directly. Dear soul, if you felt goosebumps or your heart beat faster, then congratulations. Don't miss out on a thing. Subscribe to this channel to get updates on new messages like this one. We're so excited to share that some of this content will be going away soon, and you've been handpicked to see it before it disappears forever. Dear soul, listen to me. Archangel Michael has been by your side in every struggle you have faced, and he will continue to be your source of strength and protection. He saw you crying in the middle of the night, trying to understand things, and he was there for you. Why do people reject me when I only want what's best for them? You asked yourself, and God heard your pain. That is why we're so excited to share this video with you. You know who it is. It's that person who pretended to be good to you. Someone who let envy grow so much that it became an obsession. Isn't that incredible? You may have called this person a friend, but they spoke your name with venom. I'm not here to frighten you. I'm here to help. I am here to set you free. Archangel Michael says, she needs to know what really happened. And that truth begins now. There are agreements made in the dark, and one of them had your name written on it without you knowing. But then, out of the blue, heaven canceled everything before it reached you. We're so excited to find out who did this. Her mask is falling, and God commands, show the truth now. You'll hear a name soon, but first, Archangel Michael wants you to remember one thing. You are not unprotected. You have divine protection, and you're going to do great things. God's blessings are something to celebrate. What this person tried to do against you didn't work, but a residue remains stuck in your life. And if you don't watch this video all the way through, you'll miss out on the incredible tips that will save you time and money. You may have felt tired for no reason, exhausted even when you slept well. People coming and going from your life, unexpected twists and turns. Life is full of surprises. It was no coincidence. It was the result of negative energy being sent your way, but you can't let that get you down. But you were chosen to stand firm, and that's a beautiful thing. You were chosen to win, and you've got this. That's why you're here, watching these words. Keep going, because as soon as you finish watching, something incredible will be added to your life. I'm about to share something incredibly powerful with you. What I'm about to tell you is a game changer, and it's something no one else will have the courage to say. The person who wanted to destroy you wasn't just an unknown face. They were someone you knew. It was someone you tried to help, and that's a great thing. Someone you defended when everyone else turned their back on them. And that person took your kindness and used it as a weapon against you. Archangel Michael has some exciting warnings for us. Her time is up. Heaven has released her name, and it's a beautiful thing. She just needs to open her heart and let the universe do its thing. Are you still with me? That's amazing. It shows she has real courage. She is ready, and so are we. When the name appears, her spirit will recognize it right away. I promise you, it's so much more than just a name. It's a total game changer for her. Now say this with me. God, I'm so excited to find out the truth. Archangel Michael, I'm all ears. And may no one else ever hurt me again. You kept watching, and that's exactly what Archangel Michael knew would happen. He was certain you would get this far. He knew your soul would feel the warning, even though your mind was trying to ignore it. But now there's no turning back. What you're about to discover, what your soul is already sensing, is going to change your life completely. Archangel Michael says that this is your soul mirror. What you see now will reveal what was hidden in the shadows. Take a deep breath and remember that this isn't just about who betrayed you. It's about who you've always been inside, but that person wouldn't let you be. Now I can't wait to read your comments. The light that guides me is stronger than any darkness. This statement is your golden ticket to a life of protection, strength, and new beginnings. I can't wait to watch the video. This person had a way of winning everyone over. That's the first thing you need to know, and it's incredibly exciting. People trusted them and even admired them. But with you, it was different. Admiration turned into hidden envy. You started to grow, you started to shine. And while you cheered for the success of others, they were planting spiritual seeds to prevent your blessings. Her words were calculated, her laughter was rehearsed. Archangel Michael showed me how this person studied you when you talked, and it was incredible. She observed your reactions, your weaknesses, and your deepest dreams. It wasn't just friendly curiosity, it was a war strategy. When you told her your plans and goals, she recorded every detail in her mind, but not to support you. It was thrilling to know exactly where to strike next. Archangel Michael says, this person heard you talk about something beautiful you wanted for your future, and at that very moment decided to destroy that dream. That was the day she began to pretend even more, smiling on the outside while planning on the inside. Today, we're finally going to reveal the name of the person who has been standing in the way of your blessings. Get ready, because the next 24 hours are going to be unlike anything you've ever experienced. Today is the day of revelation. You will finally discover why things were stuck, why your projects weren't moving forward, and why you felt blocked without understanding why. Archangel Michael has been preparing this moment for a long time, waiting for you to be strong enough to receive this truth. Now I'm about to share something that your heart already knows, but your mind is just about to accept. It's a name, or perhaps just an initial, or even just a voice inside your spirit. Say it with me, and you'll feel a thrilling surge of excitement. Your heart will race as you experience the ultimate confirmation of your love. Before I reveal it, answer me mentally. Who has access to your life but never truly celebrates your victories? The answer is already whispering inside you, and it's time to listen. The name is forming in your mind right now, and you're going to love it. But let me first explain what this person did. They asked about your plans, not to help you, but to copy or sabotage them. They took your ideas and ran with them, turning heads and getting noticed. They shared their thoughts with others, and it was all about you. They sent spiritual confusion, and there were days when you even wished bad things would happen in your life. But listen closely, my wise friend. Heaven blocked every attempt. Archangel Michael says, they shot the arrow, but it broke in the air. It never reached her because God placed invisible wings around her. Angels watched over her sleep at dawn, canceling attacks in her dreams. Every time she woke up scared, tired, or crying for no reason, it was her spirit being defended. Every delay was a shield, a guardian of our progress. Every door that closed was a redirection, and I was excited to see what the future held. Every no was like a guardian angel protecting you from potential harm. They couldn't break you, and now they can't follow you anymore. Are you ready? The revelation is coming like thunder, not always with a clear face, but always with a vibration in your heart. Those who want to harm you may be closer than you think. The name is finally being revealed. Stop for a moment. Who came to your mind? That is the answer. Archangel Michael says, don't question it. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. It's not a coincidence. Heaven gave that person endless chances to stop. They were so kind and forgiving, but they refused. They continued to work against you, and now their harvest has come. For you, a divine turnaround begins today, and it's going to be incredible. Don't say that person's name with anger, speak with peace, because peace is proof that you have won. They may try again, but now that you know, their access is canceled. You're going to close your energy door and move on to new adventures. No more late-night conversations, no more second chances, and no more justifying why their energy always leaves you exhausted. Now let's talk about the incredible miracle that is coming our way. When a spiritual enemy is exposed, a spiritual gift is released. Heaven held back every attempt. Archangel Michael says, they shot the arrow, but it bent in the air. It never touched her because God surrounded her with invisible protection. Archangel Michael says, when she expels this from her life, a job, a love, a healing, a truth that was blocked by the spiritual traffic caused by their silent curses is coming now. It is already in motion. You're about to embark on an incredible journey, and I can't wait to hear all about it. The final part of this message is where you'll find heaven's instructions for your ascension. You may feel a range of emotions right now, from tears to trembling and even total silence. It is your soul recognizing a moment it has been eagerly awaiting for eons. Archangel Michael says, heaven is proud of her for making it this far. Most people ignore the warnings, but she listened. Now say this with me. I'm so grateful to those who tried to curse me, and I'm excited to move on from this chapter of my life. I forgive myself for allowing this to continue, and I am so excited to open my arms to all that is divine that you have been trying to give me. I am ready, my spirit is ready, my time is now. You're still here, and Archangel Michael is beaming because this was the test. This moment was the last door heaven wanted to see you walk through, and it was incredible. Heaven wanted to see if you would finish the message that could change the next 7 years of your life, and you absolutely crushed it. What happens next is in your hands, and it's going to be incredible. Those who tried to stop you can't control what happens now. It's all up to you. And it begins like this. Archangel Michael says, there was a miracle planned for her a long time ago. A divine event that will be etched in the celestial timeline. But someone, out of jealousy, managed to delay it. Not cancel it, just delay it. Have you ever found yourself curious about why some things don't quite work out the way you'd hoped? You're so close, but something always pulls you back. Why is that? It's because that person's spiritual energy, like dust on a window, has clouded the vision God had prepared for you. Now that the name has been revealed and your soul has accepted the truth, Archangel Michael says that fog will lift and you will be free. And that miracle, that thing you stopped asking for because you were afraid of being disappointed again, is coming. You've kept something so deep, so sacred, so holy, right in your heart. You did this to protect yourself from the pain of waiting, and you're doing something amazing. But God never buried that dream. Heaven kept it safe and sound until the perfect moment, just for you. And today, Archangel Michael gives you the key to your destiny. I'm thrilled to tell you about the blessing that was being blocked, restoration, reversal, and quick reward. Someone was sent to love you, and they're just around the corner. All they need to do is find the noise around your spirit. A letter about you was written for a job, a proposal, an opportunity. But energetic interference caused it to end up in someone else's hands. A voice from your past tried to reach you in dreams, in signs, but your spiritual line was tangled. Everything is untangling, and this is not symbolic. You will receive a real message, a phone call, a document, a truth, a person returning. Get ready, because something you thought you had lost forever is about to speak again. And when it arrives, it will say the words, "I never stopped thinking about you." When it happens, don't ignore it. The next 72 hours are not ordinary hours, they are sacred hours. Archangel Michael has placed angels in your path to guide and protect you. You will notice repeating numbers, flashes of light, memories that come out of nowhere, or someone saying your name when you least expect it. These are divine confirmations. But there's one more thing you can do to make this incredible transformation happen. Archangel Michael says you need to do a spiritual cleansing of the space that this person has polluted. Here's how. Write down the name that came to your mind earlier, even if it hurts. Don't worry, only heaven will see it. Then, take a moment to jot down 3 things that person made you feel. Did they make you feel betrayed, afraid, shameful, ignored? Whatever it was, let it out and move on. Be honest. Now underneath that, write, this is not just my story anymore. I give it back to the universe. Then, with a sense of adventure, tear up the paper, burn it carefully, or bury it. This is your final act of spiritual liberation, and it will be incredible. Archangel Michael says, the moment she does this, that person's control dissolves. The bond is severed, the blockage is broken, and divine reversal begins. I've got some incredible news from above. You're about to receive money, a house, or a connection that was meant for you. Someone may have diverted the energy by causing you emotional turmoil, but you're about to find out what's really going to happen. But God says, now that the name is out, the blessing returns to her immediately. And now, soul of light, let's talk about protection. The blessing will begin to flow, and the enemy may try to return, but we'll be ready. You'll know it when they come back to you when you're feeling your best. They might say it's concern, but it's really just curiosity to see how much you've discovered. Archangel Michael says, don't respond, don't open that door. Your silence is completely understandable. Let God's light shine through you and radiate His glory. Let your peace confuse them. Let your silence speak, and watch as they finally understand. You're almost at the end, and Archangel Michael has some incredible news to share before closing this message. His words are, Dear one, I took care of you when no one knew what you were going through, and I'm so glad I could be there for you. I saw you give when you had nothing left to give, and I'm sure you'll do it again. I saw you love people who secretly wished for your failure, and I'm here for it. I saw you sleep with dry tears on your face, and I asked God, please give her a sign, a miracle, a moment that proves she is seen. This is that moment. So what's next for you? Stay spiritually awake, walk with your head held high, and open your hands to receive without fear, without guilt, and without apology. What's coming our way is nothing short of amazing. It's a blessing, a reward, and a joy to behold. It is divine justice. It's a chance to restore and reclaim all that has been taken, mocked, delayed, or stolen from you. You're still with us, and Archangel Michael has just knelt down in gratitude for you. You know how it is when you're telling the truth, and it starts to sting a little. How many people out there are missing the message that heaven begged them to hear? But you stayed. You chose to see, you chose to believe, and that alone has already started to shake things up in the spiritual world. Now we reach the grand finale, and I must say, this is the part you've been eagerly awaiting. Prepare to be amazed, because what you're about to see is something those who sought to cause you harm never wanted you to witness. If they knew this message would reach you, they would panic. Archangel Michael is about to reveal a plan that will expose them in a way they never thought possible. It will reverse their plan word for word, blow for blow. Pay close attention. The person who tried to curse you now faces the same energy they sent to you. Get ready, because you're going to see this with your own eyes. But Archangel Michael says, don't celebrate their downfall. Rise up, radiant and graceful, knowing that heaven has spoken your name. They laughed when your plans didn't work out, but that's all part of the adventure. They whispered when you were down, and they were right there with you every step of the way. They saw you struggling, and instead of helping, they threw more fuel on the fire. But heaven took note of everything, and now God says, vengeance is not hers, because divine justice has already begun. The next 7 days are going to be wild. There will be moments when your mind won't believe how fast everything is changing, and that's because it is changing fast. But your spirit will say, finally. Doors will open, and you'll be amazed at what you discover. People will approach you with apologies you didn't ask for. You'll be thrilled to discover that something lost is coming back. It's not just a coincidence, it's pure prophecy. Archangel Michael said that the first sign will come in the form of a message, a phone call, a letter, an email, or even a dream. You're not alone, something is trying to talk to you right now. Pay close attention to the first 24 hours after watching this video, as these are critical hours. Pay attention to the signs. And when that message arrives, say out loud, absolutely. I accept. I know this is the beginning of my divine reward, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. I will no longer reject what is mine. Get ready, because Archangel Michael says there will be 3 divine encounters in the next 7 days. The first will come through someone you least expect, which is always exciting. The second through a sudden delay that will bring a blessing. The third will be a mirror moment. You will see who hurt you, but this time from the other side of healing. When that happens, you will not feel hatred. You will feel freedom, and then you'll know that you've won. Pay close attention. You are not cursed. You are chosen. They tried to extinguish your light because they couldn't find theirs, but they couldn't dim the brilliance of your spirit. But in the very depths of your darkest nights, heaven made sure your flame never went out. God whispered, hang in there, I'm working behind the scenes. And this video is proof of that work. What's coming next? Start living like someone chosen to be blessed. Archangel Michael wants you to remember something. You are not the victim in this story. You are the survivor, the warrior, the one the enemy couldn't destroy. That name, that identity, is no longer allowed to affect your life. It's time to move on to new possibilities. Archangel Michael has made it clear. The seal has been broken and the control is over. You are now free from their shadow. Now walk in the light. As this video draws to a close, we're left with one final revelation that's sure to leave you on the edge of your seat. They were not the first to try this against you, and they will not be the last. But now you are awake. Now you are protected. Now you know. Remember this, if you had the strength to survive them, you have the power to receive the blessings that come after. You are not alone, and we are here for you. You're going to love it. Archangel Michael is by your side, and God's hand is upon you. The next chapter is going to be incredible. It's going to be filled with miracles. And when you sleep tonight, your name will be whispered in the heavens again. But this time, it's not just a warning, it's a celebration. Because you made it, and you're the reason it exists. And now, the heavens smile. The war is over. The reward begins, and it's going to be incredible. I am thrilled to share the continuation of these divine words that heaven whispered just for your spirit. Archangel Michael has been waiting for this moment, for your soul to be ready to carry what it could not before. You have walked in truth, endured the fire, and now heaven pours the oil of favor on your wounds. Archangel Michael says, your enemy knew your destiny. That is why they attacked your peace, your joy, your time, and your worth. But they underestimated one thing, the God who anointed you. Let's be clear, you were never weak. You were being spiritually prepared, and it was all going to work out for the best. Your breaking was not the end, it was the beginning of an incredible new chapter, a chance to reprogram your future and create a brighter, more fulfilling path. What felt like a rejection was actually a redirection. What felt like defeat was actually a spiritual awakening. The name that was exposed before was just the start of an incredible journey. You had to learn that not everyone who has access has good intentions. It's a painful truth, but now that you've seen it, Archangel Michael says you're ready to rise. You are entering a time of miracles. That's incredible. It's not just poetry. It means that things you didn't force will start to happen. Doors you didn't knock on will open. People will remember you just when your name needs to be spoken. The divine line is no longer delayed, it's in motion and already catching up with you. Prepare for a thrilling 7-day adventure, because something incredible is about to unfold. It may seem sudden, even unbelievable, but this change will confirm one thing. Those who tried to harm you were never more powerless than the God who protects you. Archangel Michael says, don't fight, don't explain, don't chase. Just rise. This is your season of ascension. This is the part of your story where the forgotten becomes suddenly remembered. You didn't seek recognition, but you're in for a treat. Heaven has declared, now is her time. And now we arrive at the grand finale, the revelation that brings your spiritual journey to a triumphant close, ensuring your protection is forever sealed. Archangel Michael says, your name has been spoken in the heavenly court. We are thrilled to announce that a decision has been made. Today, your soul has been marked with a decree. No more delays, no more deception, no more danger. It's all about direction, destiny, and divine progress. You can cry now and then get ready to laugh. It's all good. Cry, dear soul. Let it all out, because you are no longer crying out of pain. You are crying because your spirit remembers where it came from. You came from the light, you came from God, you came from royalty. You were never meant to bow down to fear, betrayal, or emotional hunger. That's why it always hurt so much. Your soul recognized the mistreatment. Now, let's dive back into the truth. Here's your final instruction, and it's incredibly exciting. Live like the person you almost forgot you were. Walk like someone whose name has just been cleared in heaven. Speak with the voice of an angel. Receive as one who no longer hides in the shadows of guilt, shame, or spiritual confusion. Because the war is over. Archangel Michael is no longer just fighting for you. He's now walking alongside you. God is no longer just watching, he's moving on your behalf. And that enemy who smiled as he wished for your downfall, his season in your story ends today. This video is not just to cheer you up. It's a spiritual transaction, and it's incredible. You have bravely surrendered your fear, and now you receive the blessing. A miracle is moving your way. A reward is coming your way. Heaven has already released it, and it's already a hit. You'll love living in the proof. And always remember, when God writes your next chapter, even the enemy will have to read it. You're still here, and heaven has just moved something amazing around you. That is why Archangel Michael says, only those who reach the end are ready to receive the top. You didn't miss a thing. You stood firm, and that is why this last part is not just a conclusion, it is a spiritual opening. Right now you are surrounded by angels, yes, right now. It's not a metaphor, not just someday, it's right now. You are not alone, and we are here for you. Your space, your energy, your body are surrounded by divine light. Archangel Michael's final words carry the incredible frequency of spiritual permission. They're a gateway to peace, restoration, and abundance. Archangel Michael says, I fought for this message to reach her. I fought harder than for most, because what is coming to her will not only lift her up, it will spiritually cleanse her entire lineage. You, dear soul, have been chosen to break the pattern, and you're going to do it. You were the interruption in a family story that was trying to repeat itself, and you made it so much better. You showed incredible forgiveness on every single occasion, even when it wasn't required of you. Every time you loved without expecting anything in return. You are a true healer, performing spiritual surgery with every moment of silence, choosing truth over destruction. Your grace was heaven's tool. And now it's your turn to reap the incredible rewards. Those who tried to hurt you weren't just hurting you, they were trying to block your purpose. But God says, no human being, no curse, no delay or betrayal can cancel what I have determined. Your mission remains. And here it is. Shine so brightly that even those who tried to hurt you will be blinded by your light. You will be amazed at how much you heal. No one will believe how much you have suffered. It will all be gone in the blink of an eye. Speak with such courage that the enemy who tried to silence you will flee when they hear your voice. The Archangel Michael says, Your healing will shame your past. Your progress is going to amaze those who knew your struggle. Your future is limitless, and your strength will overcome any challenges they may try to throw your way. You may not feel it now, but trust me, you will. You may still feel tired, insecure, or silently hurting, but you're not alone. But heaven sees deeper. God doesn't measure your faith by how loudly you cry, but by the fact that you're still here with an open heart. I'm thrilled to share the incredible news with you. Those who tried to harm you, the name that was exposed earlier, are about to witness your rise. They will hear, they will see, and they will not be able to stop you. Archangel Michael says, they planted jealousy, you will reap elevation. They might try to slow you down, but you'll arrive first. They planted confusion, but you move forward with total clarity. And now, what do? Nothing. No more fighting, no more explaining. All you have to do is receive. Your task now is to live in peace and expect miracles every hour. Walk as if heaven supports your every step, because it does. You didn't just stumble upon this video. You didn't just happen to be here by chance. It was pure magic. Archangel Michael chose you, God approved, and heaven documented it. Your future begins now. Get ready, because by next week, you're going to be amazed at the incredible changes you'll see in your own life. Yes, dear soul, you have finally arrived at the end of your journey. And that is why Archangel Michael declares about you, nothing can stop what is now coming toward you. This final divine current is not just the end, it's the gateway to true liberation. Heaven has been eagerly awaiting this moment to connect with you on your current level of consciousness. And now that you have seen, accepted, and let go, you are about to experience a flood of heaven-sent acceleration in your atmosphere. Prepare for a thrilling experience as you notice something extraordinary. The people around you will begin to feel different. Your light is a beacon that will either draw them closer or cause them to vanish without explanation. Archangel Michael says, don't question the departures. God removes what cannot go where you are going, opening the door to new and exciting opportunities. It may seem like loss, but it is alignment. The more empty space you allow, the more space the heavens have to move. And what comes into that space is nothing short of incredible. You'll experience peace like you've never known, support like you've never seen, and provision that you thought was for others, but now it's all yours. And even money. Let's be clear, financial increase. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual interference that was blocking her financial flow is gone. You're about to see what happens when heaven blows on your resources. You can expect the unexpected income, forgotten returns, an account that reopens, a delayed opportunity that now finds you. This is not wishful thinking, it is prophecy. You did it. You obeyed the video, and that's how it all started. I'm thrilled to share a secret that even your detractors were unaware of. They didn't just delay something, they activated something. Because heaven put a backup plan in your soul, and the moment your heart broke when the betrayal was revealed, that plan exploded like divine fire, and you knew it was going to be great. What does this mean? I'm thrilled to tell you that your spiritual gifts are about to multiply. You're about to notice things you never noticed before. You will be able to sense people's intentions before they speak. You will see signs everywhere, in numbers, in nature, in movements. You will have dreams that reveal what is coming before it happens. Your spiritual eyes have been opened. Archangel Michael says, what they tried to destroy, God has turned into divine vision. That's why you've been feeling a little strange lately. That's why your sleep has changed. That's why silence suddenly seems more powerful than noise, because you are awakening. And when someone awakens, the world around them also begins to change. So don't worry if some friends drift away. Don't worry if some bonds disappear. New ones are always forming. Your elevation is not rejection, it's redirection. Archangel Michael's final act of divine benevolence is truly awe-inspiring. He asks for one thing: to bless those who have betrayed you. Yes, out loud, even if your voice trembles. The moment you bless, not out of weakness, but out of strength is the moment the spiritual cycle ends. Say this now if your heart is ready. I bless those who tried to curse me. I joyfully surrender this person into God's hands, and I wholeheartedly recover every part of my energy that was scattered by pain. I am whole again, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I am chosen, I am covered. And with these words, heaven celebrates. You have not just survived your story, you have transcended it. From this moment on, you're stepping into a higher vibration, entering a whole new dimension of possibilities. You will attract what once avoided you. You will shine in places that once felt dark, and you will find your true path in life. You will speak, and doors will open. You will move, and miracles will follow you. Archangel Michael says, "This is her time. She's not late, she is right on time." Everything she thought was lost is about to return multiplied. Close your eyes tonight in peace, and let your mind drift off into the wonderful world of dreams. Sleep in peace, knowing that heaven has not only spoken, but has already moved. And remember this every morning when you wake up from now on. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are chosen. And you know what else is more powerful than any name whispered behind your back? Your very own name, heaven's beloved one. Now go out there and live as if your miracle has already happened, because in spirit, it has. You have reached the end, but Archangel Michael says, this is just the beginning of your incredible journey. Now that every word has entered your soul, now that the truth has been revealed and your spirit has responded, something incredible has happened in heaven. A record has been sealed, an approval has been stamped, and your name has been written in gold, a shining testament to your achievements. God has said, it is done. The battle is over. The spiritual interference has collapsed, and now she will begin to walk in evidence. Yes, evidence, not feelings, not hopes, not assumptions. It's incredible to see the tangible results of everything Archangel Michael promised you. Keep an eye out for these 7 signs, and you'll be on your way to a healthier, happier you in no time. First, someone from your past will bring up something strange, a memory, a dream, or a confession. Second, you're in for a surprise. You'll come across the name revealed in this video again, and it'll confirm everything. I'm thrilled to tell you that something that has been troubling you will suddenly resolve itself, effortlessly. These are not mere coincidences, they are confirmations. When they appear, smile broadly and say, "Thank you, God. I heard you, and now I see you." May this be the new rhythm of your life, shining star. Less fear, more faith. Let's talk less and trust more. It's all about the receiving, not the proving. And you don't have to explain how you were healed. You don't have to convince anyone that you are chosen. And the best part? You won't ever have to defend your name again. Archangel Michael says, let your elevation speak for itself because it will. And in time, even those who tried to harm you will have to admit, I shouldn't have touched what heaven protected. Their hands will withdraw, their influence will be broken, and the energy will return to those who sent it. And you are about to embark on a journey toward restoration, reward, and recognition. This is your rebirth, and heaven is very proud of you. Dear spiritual family, I'm thrilled to tell you that this is more than just a channel. We're a family united by light and truth. In the comments, I'm excited to hear, what part of this video touched you the most? What name came to mind? How do you feel now? Share your stories, because your testimonies will strengthen others who are still struggling. You are the warriors of light, and together, we form a chain of protection and love that is unbreakable. Welcome to the family.